My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography. A career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff, like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Ven Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon. But the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions, and Safi herself, she left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
We asked her to get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck! Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ulrich right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere. Just prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30 minutes. You're already 10 over.
Damn it. There goes my new toothbrush money. Not again. It keeps getting worse.
I just need to find the way out.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday?
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But how long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there. I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead. My own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how? Max? Who the fuck are you? Max, no! There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish, or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
Make a big line to the end. Keep yourself in the Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for this weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee. I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, I never figured out who this was, but it's nice that somebody cared. My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist, so I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me, and sometimes I want to kill you. My manager Hazel is always... The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment. Time for your close-up. Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now. I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose. This is so horrible.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this? Where did all this come from?
Get us out of here!
Hang on! I will get help!
Damn it!
Security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Max! Hurry, the roof is caving in!
save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time. No smoke. No screams. did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something. What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God. Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do. It's so peaceful. But for how long? Moses should be waiting for me in his office. I wonder how... He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... it was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how is this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I wasn't sure if I should. I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work. Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. You really understand how I'm feeling right now, turtle strapped to a rocket booster? We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Yoink!
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a Fireflinger did the deed. Are you my mystery killer? Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer. Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer? You really understand how I'm feeling right now, turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Using a rewind test to get me into anime? Yoink! How dare Moses be good at art and physics? I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me. Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer.
I'm just streaming the new Life is Strange. You can catch the drift.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still. Oh, I'll find Swordmaster Frostbite's killer, Moses. Just you wait. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading. Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fireflinger did the deed. Using a rewind test to get me into anime? Are you my mystery killer?
Dude, Immortal sent me a pic of his team. You wanna know what combat class he is already? He's got 30,000 combat power. Plus, he also has like practically really good armor on all of his characters except for the lane I saw. I think it's because he also mentioned that he spent a lot of money on the game or something like that. Yeah.
I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me.
No, I heard he also, like, he got a lot of characters by spending money. I don't know what else he spent money on in the game. I know he is a huge Seven Deadly Sins fan, so it doesn't surprise me that he spent a lot of money in the game. Oh, by the way, did you see on PlayStation they added the pre-order bundle for Neverness to Everness or something like that? April 28th.
Well, you're definitely no true samurai, but are you the killer? So, your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof? So, your name is Mina, but did you Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. You really understand how I'm feeling right now, turtle strapped to a rocket booster. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Safi, if she ever comes back. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z. Moses' pride and joy, though he hasn't had as much time for the stars.
Get us out of here!
Oh, Beto, the one girl
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long? Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been right. Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear. Haven't had to break into something for a while, but it's probably just like stealing a bike. You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the Time Dojo.
Her original rewind powers are back now, and they have the same like symbol when you rewind.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan. This could protect the mug, if it wasn't currently in pieces.
Do you see now, Zena? You can see clearly now, though.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Yes!
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Oh, God. X. The X, you know that. You know what the X stands for.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses! Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes. Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max.
Teleporting Max at your service.
What?
Imagine.
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today.
Yeah.
Let's debrief when you're ready.
Pretty much. I mean, well, rewinding while standing still. What she can do is she can move to another side of the room, rewind, and she'll stay in that same position that she was in. So it'll be like kind of like teleporting, I think. That's what Moses described it. He's like, okay, I want you to teleport from that side of the room to this side of the room.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her.
You really think that's gonna?
You're right,
okay.
though.
So
Consider this her
it sets
official
up
retirement
the
party.
University on fire and everything, and then you have to go back in time.
How are
to a
you
certain
feeling
point to
about
way
the
before
disaster
when it
I
has
just
driven.
dropped into your
And
lap?
this
Still
fire,
processing.
I don't think the kettle caused
But
the fire because this fire was.
I'm glad we still have a chance to do
because
something.
the doors were locked shut.
How do you
the windows
feel?
were boarded shut, so no one could get out. So that tells me it was intent. That tells me it was intentional.
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly.
Yeah,
What if it was a mistake to
Sunday,
come
then we
back
had to-
here?
we had to go all the way back to
What if I
Friday
just make
because of,
everything worse?
she jumped
I know there are
through
risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos.
look
But
at a photo and go to that
our
spot
testing has
and-
proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, we start the game out actually playing as Chloe for a little bit for the beginning.
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and
You've told me.
What's going on with Max
And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark
my
sense of
theory
humor.
is, what if there is two different timelines? Chloe's one that
We'll just
died
have to wait and see.
and this one actually knows of
Let's take
both
stock.
timelines 'cause the timelines
What do we know for
are-
sure?
that's how this is
What
all-
leads do we have?
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows
It's just like
everything
the
about
crisis on
Caledon,
Infinite Earths when all
and Amanda
the
knows
Earths
everything
merge
about
into one.
Lakeport. Too bad I
Or
can't
it
tell
was
them why
Friday
I'm
versus
asking. They'd
CCW.
never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name.
But you have no
That
intention
sounds
of
like a
ever watching it, I'm
disease you
sure.
get in a fantasy novel.
Whoa, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory
It's a
loss.
long journey anyway. There was one series in that
Sometimes
was like 9.
I wish
that's
everyone
like
still
9
remembered.
seasons, I think 8 seasons
The
even.
two timelines and everything with Safi
Each
and
episode's
me
just
having
an hour
powers
long.
and
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
Actually, no. Actually, technically 43 minutes. It's only an hour when it's
I was selfish.
It's only
It was so
it's only an hour
scary
when
when
you had the
all their
commercials and
memories
watching it on
started
live TV.
fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I know you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her.
You know,
And I
don't
couldn't
get
live with
is when
that
people
either.
put TTV in their name on actual
She
Twitch.
still makes eyes at you in the turtle.
TV is supposed to stand for Twitch.
Any
Twitch
regrets?
TV, and you only put that on there on other platforms to make sure people know how to find you.
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it.
Yeah. And also,
So, who would have a
something about
motive
it-
to burn
something
down
about it,
Caledon?
like, there's someone that their goal
I saw
on
signs of a
application was,
protest, but
make
I'm not
you
sure what it was
hit that
about.
follow button or something like that.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Notification only goes to your
Moses.
followers.
No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
Safi's been gone for months. Her mom isn't even the president anymore. And she works alone. A riot isn't her style.
A riot is chaos. Safi's natural habitat.
Even so, Safi may hate the administration, but she's never hurt the students. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things.
I'm just looking at the
They always
stream.
do.
My webcam
Maybe this time is
covering
different?
Max's face right now.
We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it.
I'm maxed out.
Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Yeah. I tried so hard to save her.
You
And the
really
one
have to
thing I
pick your
learned
choices in this
is
game.
that
pick
you
your
can't
choices.
save everyone.
Like you can.
I'm
Like,
sorry about
Chloe,
Chloe.
You can choose but to play through this game.
And now we could
actually
lose a
having
Loretta,
dialogue her
or a
actually
Reggie, or a you. How are you so calm?
I mean, technically,
Because
Safi
things are
was
different.
supposed to, but then she came
You're an adult
to the timeline
with
story.
better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do.
Okay.
So,
I don't know, I was just drinking some coffee.
how do we stop a fire before it starts?
No, I don't do that anymore.
Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
Awesome.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something. Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering.
Don't do it, Moses.
And Max,
Yeah, Max's best friend right now is Moses in this.
promise me you'll do whatever you can this
game
weekend.
and the last game.
To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything.
I hate that they didn't. They're not making
I know there are
these
consequences to
legacy
using your
games
powers,
so
but
you have easy
inaction has consequences too.
With these games,
Whatever happens,
the last game and this game, the platinums are.
I need us to know that we did everything we
You actually
could.
have to do work and play through it multiple times.
I think I need that too.
There's even trophies in this game where you have to do.
Have a good
something
class.
In a single playthrough throughout the entire game, like win win whatever in a single playthrough, and I'm like, bro, if you mess up once, it means you have to go back or some shit and play it again. The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. No, it's just meaning the game is starting. I don't think this game is like the other games. I don't think it has chapters. I think it's just one linear game where you just play through the story. Remember back in the old Life is Strange days where they released chapters like every few months or something like that? That was annoying.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
I didn't see any,
Actually, there's been a change of plans.
Yeah, I didn't.
The trip has
I
been
didn't see any
postponed.
trophies that involve, like, getting trophies for
Sorry,
chapters,
Max.
Like, what would you get from
Professional
the
setbacks are
previous
always
games?
tough.
So that implies
Give
that
yourself
there
time
might
to
not be
grieve,
chapters
okay?
in this game.
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get
Wait, what?
to
You'll be
today's
back?
lesson.
Okay.
So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Oh, I haven't met her yet.
Jeanette, what do you think?
Jenna.
Secrets.
Whoa. Deep.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's
Like, I don't want
all
to be
around
call
us.
those three, but not
Sometimes
the other
it's
two.
overwhelming.
Like,
I know it is for
why
me.
didn't call on the other two?
But when I turn my camera on one person
Because I'm assuming they're
and focus
they're
on
students
trying to
also
see
in
them,
the lesson.
really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Isn't it dangerous to take a picture
Now
of
I
strangers?
remember, I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
Mike, what's good, bro?
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation.
Doing
Shoot.
okay. Not,
So,
not too bad over
why
here.
was
How
I
you doing?
selected for this demonstration?
Yeah, you didn't miss. You didn't miss this time, but it's all good. I don't blame you for not missing. I think you said your notifications are off right now, right?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too.
How are you doing today, Mike?
Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Oh, I'm picture taking? Damn.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me.
It's saving.
Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure.
You never know.
But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire.
Yo, Wop, what's good? What's good, man?
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight...
Jesus, so many collectibles. One giant leaf.
And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Yo, whole cake's here. Wait a minute. Oh, hey, Xenoc, you're back. Game's doing good. I'm probably gonna get off of it for a bit here. I did a little bit over an hour gameplay. Man, it's interesting so far. Oh, they have a scene select thing, so you can go back and get collectibles you missed, like usual. I still wonder if the remaster for Life is Strange, the first game, if they ever had that in the remaster. Because I remember when the game first originally came out with Life is Strange, they had it so you couldn't, like, you had to replay the game and go to that specific point and wait to take it. And that always got annoying. Alrighty. Alright, everyone. You're watching this on Twitch. Leave a follow. I greatly appreciate that. Appreciate everyone stopping by, showing up. And watch this on YouTube. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.